Odysseus's journey is immediately fraught with peril, starting with conflicts and temptations that set the tone for his long, tormented voyage. First, a battle with the Cicones resulted in heavy losses. Then, the seductive land of the Lotus Eaters threatened to erase his crew's desire for home. Next, Odysseus encountered the monstrous Cyclops, Polyphemus. After being trapped, Odysseus cleverly blinded the giant and escaped by clinging to the belly of sheep. His journey then plunged into the realm of the mythical, marked by gods, witches, and bizarre magic. The god Aeolus gifted Odysseus a bag holding all the unfavorable winds. But just as Ithaca was in sight, his curious, jealous crew opened the bag, blowing them far off course again. On Circe's island, the sorceress turned many of his men into swine. Odysseus, protected by the god Hermes, resisted her magic and was forced to stay for a year before she agreed to let them go. To learn his fate, Circe instructed him to descend into the underworld, where he consulted the prophet Tiresias and received grave warnings about his future path. Equipped with new knowledge and warnings, Odysseus sailed into the most dangerous nautical challenges of his entire epic. To survive the enchanting, deadly songs of the sirens, Odysseus filled his crew's ears with beeswax, while he alone was tied to the mast to hear the beautiful, fatal melody. He then navigated the treacherous straits between Scylla, the six-headed sea monster, and Charybdis, the deadly whirlpool, sacrificing 6 men to save the rest of his ship. Their final stop was the island of Thrinacia, home to the sacred cattle of the sun god, followed by 7 long years of captivity. Despite dire warnings, his starving crew slaughtered and ate the sun god's sacred cattle. In retaliation, Zeus struck their ship with a thunderbolt, killing every man except Odysseus. Odysseus drifted ashore on the island of Ogygia, where the nymph Calypso held him captive for 7 agonizing years, promising immortality if he stayed. Eventually, the gods intervened, and she let him leave. After his raft was destroyed, he washed up on the shores of Phaeacia. There, he was welcomed by King Alcinous and Queen Arete, to whom he finally recounted his entire epic tale. Moved by his story, the Phaeacians finally provided safe passage home, dropping the sleeping Odysseus on the shores of Ithaca. To protect him from the hostile suitors plaguing his palace, the goddess Athena disguised the king as an old, unrecognizable beggar. The first person he revealed himself to was his loyal son, Telemachus. Together, they began to plot the downfall of the men who had invaded their home. The climax arrived during the archery contest. Odysseus, still disguised, won the challenge and, with Telemachus, initiated a brutal massacre of the arrogant suitors. The Odyssey is a timeless epic about the enduring power